Prepping is underway for the annual Lotte Lenya Competition, honoring some of the best singers and actors in the U.S. and Europe.
Joining us now is Kim Kowalke. He is a professor of music in the college music department, I should say. College Department of Music at the University of Rochester. Also president and CEO of the Weill Foundation, which is sponsoring the Lotte Lenya Competition. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Great having you in studio. This is a singing competition, and we're talking for young people, for young performers. This was something you envisioned, goodness, how many years ago now?
This is the 18th annual competition.
Wow.
So 1998 it started.
So a lot of young people have come through the ranks over the years,
Indeed.
competing for prize money. And first of all, who was Lotte Lenya, really?
Lotte Lenya was the wife of the composer Weill, and she was also an actress and singer in her own right. Most people would know her from Russia with Love, the James Bond movie, where she played the very evil Colonel Klepp. And she was also in Cabaret. She was Frau Schneider, and her iconic role was doing Jenny in the Threepenny Opera, which ran for 6 years on Broadway.
So how did you come up with this idea? How did this rise?
Well, in 1998, it was the centenary of her birthday, and Eastman was going to receive for Sibley Music Library all of Weill's European manuscripts to be on loan there for 30 years.
Wow.
And so we wanted to celebrate that event and hers, and I thought, what better way, instead of always doing something for her husband, why not do something in honor of her, because she started the foundation. And so I started the singing competition to honor the values that she represented, which was, she was not really a trained singer. And so we decided we wanted to do something that wasn't pure voice, that would emphasize acting and singing equally in a very wide range of repertoire.
So you've had the auditions already. And
Yes, we had 250 contestants start out from around the world, and then we narrowed that to 28. They all came to New York and had 2 days of coaching and competition there, and from those 28, 14 were selected to come to Rochester, and they'll be here on Saturday.
That's incredible. And people can come see these performers?
Yes, the daytime round starts at 11 and goes to 3:30. That's when each contestant presents all 4 of their selections, and they do this in 15-minute segments. And then in the evening, starting at 8 p.m., there's a concert where the judges will ask them to do 2 selections again. And then at the end of that, the winners are announced and the awards presented. This is all free to the public.
Wow.
A really wonderful occasion. So many people have made it a must on their spring calendar in Rochester.
Great.
as they should, Kim, if you don't mind, we have a trailer that you guys put together that kind of gives people a taste of what's going on. So we'll go to that now so you get a better idea.
I can't imagine a more challenging competition for a singer than the Lotte Lenya Competition.
In the Lotte Lenya Competition, these young performers are asked to be incredibly versatile.
When you look at what they're asked to prepare a piece of opera or operetta, musical theater for Weill,
you can't come up with a template for the winner. They're all very different. The one thing they have in common is that they have to show that they can pretty much do it all.
To have it vocally and dramatically equally as strong and meaningful, that's what gives us an experience that changes our lives even just for a moment.
It started in New Jersey.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's free to the public to come see.
It is indeed.
Oh my goodness. So it's the singing, it's the acting, it's all of it all together. It's the total package.
Right, and they sing 2 Broadway numbers, 1 opera or operetta, and 1 Weill number, so there's a real variety of programming. If you don't like one thing, you'll like something else.
This Saturday starts at 11 o'clock, right?
11 o'clock,
At
Kilbourn Hall.
Kilbourn Hall, and it's open to the public. This is great.
Can I submit Norma's name for next year's competition?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
You don't want to hear me sing.
Excellent.
You don't want to hear me. Okay.
Go.
Okay, we'll talk afterward, okay? I'm an up-and-coming talent.
Yes, Professor.
Rochester's best kept secret.
This is
Probably best kept that way, too. Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, this is great.
Thank you.
What a great thing to have. It's like our own American Idol.
It is.
Hey, coming up, Who's winning the pickleball challenge? Hannah Welker. She learned from the Valentis. Will she be able to beat her teacher?
Using their own technique.